Hi everybody, welcome back to the Bumpkin News. This is the Bumpkin in Chief with another little bit of information for you, a bit of a rant, some information, educational, I hope, thought-provoking. We're thinking about the recent call for civility by liberalism. This is, by the way, Friday, the 14th of January 2011. I'm sure if you're following current events, you know what brought this about, and we want to look at this a little bit of depth to see what's really going on. This is nothing new, this call for civility. You know, the liberal lexicon is something that is imprecise and something that wants to remove culpability. In short, this is nothing more than a call for more political correctness. Whenever your team is taking a beating, the natural impulse from some people would be to change the rules in the middle of the game, and this is what we're seeing here. I want to give you an example of when I say to remove culpability and imprecision, political correctness, and a dumbing down is what the liberal lexicon will do to you if you take it to heart and you try to live by that. It's also an artificial intelligence, because liberalism removes the natural human characteristics, and in its place it substitutes some sort of a new scheme of thinking that is really unnatural and synthetic. Okay, let's look at a couple things. The first euphemism, you might say, or a phrase from the liberal lexicon is we use the term mentally challenged. We used to say that people were retarded, and that is not a derogatory term. That is a term to denote someone who is mentally deficient, someone who has a lower than average intelligence, someone that has, for whatever reason, a problem being able to function in day-to-day life as the average normal person would. Not a derogatory term. Can be used derogatorily, but it is not a derogatory term in its essence. The liberal lexicon says mentally challenged. Okay, that's not very precise, is it? You know, you could have a bomber pilot in World War II flying a B-17 or a B-24 in a bombing mission over Germany, and if you don't think that that was mentally challenging, you need to read up on your history a little bit. There's lots of things that are mentally challenging, and you can be mentally challenged without being the substandard intelligence. You see what I mean? Now, if I know that if you tell me that you're going to build a garage for me, and you're going to do it for $10,000, and I give you that $10,000, and within a month the only thing that's happened is there's a bag of concrete mix setting outside my house, and you've got my $10,000 and I've got a bag of concrete mix, and I call you and you tell me, yeah, you've been pretty busy and you're going to get on it right away, and within 2 weeks no more response from you, and I call you again and you tell me you're on your way over, and I say, well, okay, I'll be waiting for you this time, and you don't show up, and so 2 weeks later I call you again and you tell me, yeah, you're going to be right over, and this goes on and on and on. What am I going to say about you? Well, I'm going to say that you are a liar. Oh, wait a minute, that's not civil. What should I say in the liberal lexicon to be civil? I should say that you are a purveyor of fact discrepancies. Is that what a lie is? A fact discrepancy? Well, that's removes culpability, because you could have a someone that is making a report and forget to check a checkbox, and that's a fact discrepancy, but it's not a lie. You could have the improper data entered into a computer. You could have a decimal figure that is rounded down instead of up, and you could have that repeated 1 million times, which would give you a different answer. There's all kinds of ways that there could be discrepancy in what's considered to be factual. That's a far cry from a lie, but the liberal lexicon doesn't want me to describe anybody as an outright liar, but they want to remove that culpability. I could say that someone's trashing the Constitution. No, we don't want to do that. We need to be a little bit civil. We don't want anybody to understand what you're really saying, because it reflects badly on somebody that's trying to put across a program of perversion of our way of life and of control, the way that we see that it should be controlled. And so we're not going to use the term trashing the Constitution anymore. We're going to use the term of disposal of government documents, which could be an innocuous thing. Government documents could be outdated, could be superseded by new revisions of a particular document. The old documents are thrown away, disposed of. You see, it has a completely different meaning, and that's what the liberal wants. They want us to be dumbed down. They want us to be confused, and they want us to be politically correct, and in essence they don't want us to call something what it is. There's a way that you can say things, you can be polite about things. I could say that there are liars in my local government, but I don't necessarily have to name names. If once it becomes public knowledge, I might name names. There's a certain amount of discretion that goes with it. But when you start talking about civility in an honest and open discussion, when the liberal lexicon describes that, they're talking about political correctness. Now, don't be misled, viewer, but consider this. Thanks for watching or listening. If you got any remarks, you think I'm